Good morning and happy Mother's Day to my lovely ladies and my lovely followers out there. I hope you have a blessed day and we celebrate you today. I'm going to give you a walkthrough and show you what's going on here in the gardens. We have our raised beds, we have the high tunnel, we have a couple of things outside. So let's go in and let's talk about what's going on. Now I did want to tell you guys that we have been getting severe weather terribly here. Check out this video. So 2021 has brought about many different weather situations. We had the deep freeze in February. We've had some severe weather. We've had very high winds. As you saw from that video, that storm lasted a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And the tornado that hit Ellis County, Texas last week or earlier this week was about 2 miles south of us as it was moving through. It got very volatile for a very long time. We did get hail again, we had very high winds, and we got about 5 inches of rain. First, let's check out these hanging petunia baskets that my husband did. Guys, these are so beautiful and they smell so wonderful when you come in this high tunnel. He has done quite well with them, and so we'll continue to do this project. But let's check out my tomatoes. These tomatoes now are probably a good 12 feet, maybe 13 feet high, and a lot of them are starting to ripen. So let's check these out. And you can see we're having a little bit of a tomato explosion here. We have already picked probably about 5 or 6 pounds of these cherry tomatoes. And then over here, I have some very large black crims. So I'll be picking these today, but you can see here that everything is looking really, really healthy and well. There's another one in there I'm gonna have to pick. So here is, from the opposite direction, here is my cabbage. I'm getting a very nice head formed in here, and this has grown very quickly. This one, I think I might have to turn the bucket around because I think this needs a little more sunlight. This is our ginger. You can see it's doing well, and look at the Swiss chard that is bolting. If you bump that thing, man, Paul, and falls all over you. So we will be harvesting these seeds from this Swiss chard because it has just performed magnificently for us. And then these are our Roma tomatoes and our mortgage lifters. And there's a Perone in there that we planted in the wicking tubs, and they are doing fantastic as well. Need to get in there and do some pruning today. But we think that we're going to have a very, very good crop of tomatoes this year. Here is our pinto bean plants, and you can see we have quite a few pods on here, guys. This has really done well in the wicking tub, and then my husband built the trellis. And so we're excited about these, and we're going to go ahead and let these pods dry on the vine so that we can harvest these pinto beans. But I know that you can also cook the bean pods just like green beans, and they're very delicious and nutritious as well. Full of protein, guys. Here are some of our peppers and our basil. Got some more dill over there. I did have to harvest some of it, and I've got it dried and put in a jar in there. But our peppers seem to be doing good. Our strawberries are rebounding. Little concerned about the blackberry. The blackberry is producing blackberries, but it's not producing any foliage. Anything that you guys know on these, let me know. So my salad cucumbers are starting to produce. There's a couple of little cucumbers in there. I don't know if you can see that one down on the bottom, but my husband's working on getting a trellis built for these. And then these are my French petite cantaloupes. Those are also doing well. These are my pickling cucumbers. Need to get in there and get that couple of those leaves off of there. These are the black-eyed butter beans. There's one of my kohlrabies, and look at my broccoli. My broccoli is forming a beautiful head. That has just come up probably just in the last couple of days. It started out Wednesday as a small head, so it's going really well. But as soon as this one is done, because I did harvest the seeds from that other one, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and we're going to replace this area with some more of our plants. My lettuce is starting to bolt and get too hot. We have enjoyed this, so this will be coming up real soon. And looky there, there's my eggplant. And you can see I have quite a few buds on that with some of that Rocky Top lettuce that I'll probably pull sometime this week to give it some room. Now my Napa cabbage has struggled. We have been fighting the aphids. My husband's been able to keep them pretty much under control. But let me tell you something, little aphids and little gnats really love this Napa cabbage, so I'm not sure I'll grow this in the high tunnel again next year. So our bush beans are starting to look a little bit better, I think, because we've been really cool at night. We've been getting into the 50s up until the last couple of nights. It has really stunted them. I'm not impressed with how the bush beans did in the high tunnel. I probably will not do this again next year as well. These will probably go in the raised beds outside, and again, I may even go ahead and plant some out there as soon as I'm able to pull up some of my lettuce. And let me show you that now. Just want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. You know who you are, gal, and we love you very much. She brought us some Malabar spinach. We are excited about this because it is heat tolerant and it is a vining spinach. So this is going to be probably going all over the property. So in this raised bed, my carrots are really starting to come up well, and we have some of this lettuce that we're going to pull up probably in the next couple of days and enjoy while we can. And then I think I may replace this with a couple of tomato plants that we still have in there in some pots, or may talk to my friend about some sweet potato slips that she was so beautifully brought them to us. We've pulled up the garlic and we've transferred it into some pots. I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not. It looks like it's going to, but we're going ahead and planted some corn in this raised bed. We want to try to get some corn. Now I do have about, I don't know, about 10 or 12 stalks on that back acre. That's all that came up. I don't know if the dry weather got it, or if the floods got it, or if maybe the rabbits got the seeds. So I have more chard in this raised bed, and I have some kale. We've been eating this kale every day with our smoothies, and I need to get in here and do some pruning on my tomato vines. But we've put some marigolds in there to try to fight off any insects. Let me show you my celery. Now, I've never grown celery before, but we are having good success this year. We have put it in a shaded spot, but you can see here, it is doing beautifully. I can't wait for this to continue to come up to fruition so that we can enjoy it. Our 3 grapevines are producing quite nicely. This is a purple grape, and we have quite a few clusters. Again, we're probably going to throw over a shade cloth as they start to get a little bit bigger, because we want to try to preserve these as much as we can from the birds. So the weather's promising to get bad again today, especially for those of you east of us. So keep your heads up, keep your eyes open. Just such a strange time, guys. Such strange weather. It doesn't seem like we can get a rainstorm without it turning to severe pretty quick. So we're going to be watching the sky today. We're going to be working on a little bit in the high tunnel. We're going to try to take a break today because we're a little tired. My husband's been hitting it hot and heavy in there. But we do have the next high tunnel coming toward the end of this month, so that will be going up. You want to stay tuned and hit that subscribe button so you can see us put that up for those of you who are thinking about getting one. And you can see it from the ground up. We have to start by preparing the ground, and then the high tunnel will go up, and then we will start to plan our fall and winter garden, which is much closer than you think. So thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. Be safe, and we'll be in touch.